wacky like a motherfucker. Like,
yep.
I mean, yeah, me and D are happy that Dallas got the NFC East and stuff, and I think is what D
Happy
said.
is a strong word.
Satisfied,
The word
cautiously optimistic.
No, the word you want is my probably top 3 favorite Fantasia songs. Bittersweet.
Yeah, there's.
That's the word you want because it's so bittersweet, and because that's guaranteeing 3 more years of Jason Garrett, and you do realize if we fuck around and get in the NFC Championship game, that's 4 years of Garrett.
Sir, that's 5 years because Garrett loves to get crazy.
It's 5 years. It's 5 years if your fucking bloody fantasy comes true. Make it to the because here's the funny thing. Jerry Jones, while is a big supporter of who he got in charge, he will fire you. If the pressure gets there, he will fucking fire you. That's why we had to the playoffs in order for him to stay here.
Yeah.
And because if we didn't make the playoffs, I don't care how much. That's my coach, and I respect Jason. I love him.
Oh, Jason would have got.
He'd be the first one to say, "Hey, Jason, pack your shit. Get the fuck out of Texas." Don't you mean Arlington? No, all of Texas. Get the fuck out.
Can I just say for the record here? Let's start this off here. So the Redskins, because they're the fucking Redskins, did quite possibly, at least in my humble opinion, the stupidest shit ever. They got rid of DJ Springer. Now my thing is this.
Now stupidest shit ever. No. But on a team that lacks a lot of stuff, you not only kick off the only dude in the secondary that's actually consistent, but you kick it. Now, here's the funny thing. Mm-hmm. We have been hearing about this all the last few days.
Yeah.
About on the radio about this, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
The argument, the counter argument is you can't make those comments about the organization like that, yada yada yada. Okay. If that's the case, then be one of the people that said Aaron Rodgers need to get fucking kicked out of Green Bay. If you feel that way, you should feel the same way. You should be one of those people that says Ben Roethlisberger needs to get off the motherfucking Steelers then. Just because you have some harsh words to say about the organization you play with doesn't mean you get cut, but it shows me where they were at. You know what I mean? They were ready because the Redskins right now. This is weird. This is really weird what we're seeing there, Chris. That this team, while I wouldn't blow it up, they're in a process right now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they've been in that process.
You know what? I take that back. You should blow it up.
I mean,
blow it up.
You might as well. Because my thing is this. I made this joke, and some people agree with me. I was like, look, the Redskins were smart. They would have kept him and then traded him in the offseason and got some value out of him. Because if he was on the Cowboys...
I don't know how much value... Look, I do agree with Chad Dukes. What value you thought you was going to get out of this guy. He's only worth a couple of draft picks, late draft picks, not no high draft pick.
Yeah.
He is on some real shit. As much as I actually respect DJ Swearinger, he is not no fucking Ronnie Lott type of. He is not worth.
Yeah.
He is not worth the attention that you're giving him. This is not fucking Earl Thomas we're talking about. That's a better way of saying it. This ain't fucking Earl Thomas we're talking about. We're talking about a dude that has played on a Pro Bowl level. If you want to say he's not a Pro Bowler or all that, okay, you can have that discussion. But this is a guy that played at a very high level for this team. And I have to be honest with you, if it wasn't for him, Josh Norman would be fucking furious right now with half the shit he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you need a safety like DJ Swearinger. Now, while I can say he's not one of the best, this dude knows how to fucking tackle. He is kind of smart. I think how smart he is underplayed, and I hate that. But then again, let's be real. That's what the Redskins do. They don't recognize their players that underplay so well, and which is ironic. This is the same team that fucking praised the shit out of London Fletcher, but But he didn't say bad shit about Daniel Snyder, so whatever. That's stupid, man.
I mean,
and it makes me feel like John Gruden's out of here.
Nah, Gruden's staying for
I
another
really
year.
feel like Gruden's out of here.
He's staying for another year.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say that because I was laughing. I was like, "Yo, if DJ Swear was on Dallas and said that shit, Jerry will laugh in his face, be like, oh, good old DJ. He's still gonna be on the team off season. Yeah, DJ, you're fired."
Oh yeah, that would happen. Straight like DJ, you remember what you said in week 12? Let me repeat the tweet. No, sit the fuck down. Let me repeat the tweet. But yeah, I feel like the Redskins is already a dead season for them. It's amazing how I'm shocked though, Chris, because while I didn't come out and say the P word for them, I did predict this where I said they're going to be racing for the playoffs. The Skins, they should have been I mean it. To me, they were a playoff team until everybody got hurt.
They had a chance to basically give the Indianapolis Colts a red carpet into the playoffs by beating the Titans, and the Titans was like, nope, because despite Marietti getting out and Blaine Gabbert coming in, Blaine Gabbert was like, fuck this shit, I want to be a Titan. I want to be a Titan now, and he fucking led them to the motherland, and they won.
Oh, I gotta just as a dude that, and I mean this, Denzel, you can check the year one Working Till the Sports Show if you want to, fans. Chris actually kind of believed in Gabbert for 2.5 weeks.
I did.
I can believe it.
I have never let him live it down that he actually thought Blaine Gabbert was going to do something.
and he did it against the Redskins.
He did. Hey, you know what? Hey, better late than never, I guess.
Now, I don't know what he's going to do against Indianapolis. We'll see. But...
bro, okay. Let me, all right, because we don't got a recording of Mo, I'm going to tell you exactly how Mo said. This is exactly what I told you. This is exactly what I told you. And hold on, CJ. Didn't I predict that we were going to win 10 games? And there's just noises of him going down on himself and sucking his own dick. So you pretty much got what Mo was going to say. I stand by what I said, man. When it comes to sports, I always want people to prove me wrong. Because when you prove me wrong, I get to see some amazing shit. Yeah. So, I said that about the Cowboys this year. Like, as much as I am mad, and like I said, it is a bittersweet feeling that they have made the playoffs. As upset as I am of where I think we're going with the coach, I am happy where they got, and I'm happy that they turned around the way they turned around. Despite what I say about the offense and all that, they made it fucking work. So I'm glad I got proved wrong. So when I see it all through the NFL, like Blaine, like good example actually is Marcus Mariota. I thought was going to get crushed when he got into the league. He has thrived, done well. He is showing me that he does got a bit of an injury bug. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah. But he shocked me. He proved me wrong. Best example, I'm looking at you, Denzel, is the Chargers organization in general.
Oh God!
It's not just the team. The front office shut me up too, because 3 years ago I was like, all of you are fucking stupid. I said and I meant it, and now I'm sitting and looking at probably the number one defense that isn't my team or God, who else is a good defense? But I'm looking at a team that has an incredible defense, that has underrated weapons on offense. I'm glad I got proven wrong by the Chargers. I am. And guess what, Mo? Despite what you think, I am glad that Andrew Luck has told me to my face, oh, my dearest Negro, you must learn.
Let me tell you something. So I got access, Denzel. So did the Chargers just say, fuck this, let the Ravens win? Or was it just the Ravens were just that good?
No, like I said, I knew this was going to be a tight one. And then when I saw how they got that touchdown that really sealed the win, it was like, come on, Gates. Like, you're supposed to hold on to that.
I looked at Gates. I looked at Gates like, what the fuck was that, dog?
Well, you came back, nigga?
Yeah. Hey, it was like, hey, Gates, bruh. this ain't 2009, bruh. That's pretty much what the Ravens defensive players was like.
I mean, me and D talk about Dallas coming back. Yo, lowest of low keys, Lamar Jackson has reinvigorated the Ravens.
Yeah.
Ravens are a big surprise because remember it was like week 6 and I said, Ravens, what are you doing in first place in the North?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you doing there?
Once upon a time, it's like once upon a time the Bengals were first.
Mm-hmm.
No, they wasn't. No, it was like, why are they still lingering? Why are the Ravens still lingering? And then when Flacco got hurt and they won and then they lost the next week, I was like, what are you? What the fuck are you? And in the last 3 weeks, they said we're Lamar Jackson's team. I mean, straight up.
Yep.
They have made Lamar Jackson work. Now, I do stand by that. I don't like running quarterbacks like him. Like that, got jets like him. I don't. Because I seen Michael Vick. I know where this goes. I seen the nigga that's on the bench for your team right now. I see how this goes. Can you prove me wrong? And you actually thrive in the NFL.
This is why Vic said, "Hey, dog, ease up on the runs and throw, and you'll be fine."
Yeah, you got to. Lamar got a decent enough arm where he can get around the shit.
Yeah, which I mean, you saw against the Chargers. He got an arm. When he ain't running, he got an arm on him to an extent.
He got a bit of arm. He does.
Mm-hmm.
How good is it at aiming? So no, he's not the dude. He wasn't the dude on the other side of the thing. Phillip Rivers can throw down at the ground and it still travels 40 feet in the air. So
Lamar Jackson and Dak Prescott are basically the same at this stage.
No, they're not. Lamar Jackson is much more faster. I think Lamar
accuracy. That's what I was going for.
No. Actually, that's what I was going to say. I think Lamar has a better arm. Who's a better accurate passer, in my opinion, is Dak, actually. Dak, despite getting picked off and despite not reading, I don't know if he can't read the defense or he just doesn't have enough time. Despite all that, he can throw in some tight-ass fucking passes. Like, really good passes. Like, he really can, like, just throw it in there where only Gallup can get to it. Only problem is that, and I think that's just the problem when you have a mobile quarterback. They're going to overthrow shit, and they're going to check down and throw directly at somebody, directly at the other team. That happens.
I mean, it's just, I guess in my head, I'm wishing that Dak was along the lines of a Russell Wilson kind of thing. I think that's probably where I'm sitting at.
For real talk, he has the potential, but I think, just being totally honest, I think Russell Wilson's a better quarterback.
Yeah, no, I ain't denying that. I am not denying that whatsoever.
He's underrated how good of a quarterback he really is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because right now his wide receivers ain't sexy. So you really don't see how good he is. I say that because a better quarterback than him is Phillip Rivers, and we barely hear anything about Phillip Rivers' receivers. We just hear that Rivers threw 400 yards in a game.
Look, all it's going to take, D, and Denzel will agree with this too. Phillip Rivers wins a fucking Super Bowl, motherfuckers will put him over Tom Brady just like that. Immediately.
They would. And it's sad that
the numbers back it up. They do.
Here's the funny thing. He is up there with like Breeze right now as one of these guys. Like, you do realize this motherfucker has every right to walk into Canton expecting to get a fucking jacket, right?
Yep.
Right.
You do realize that. I said that if Tony Romo was a fucking Dan Marino type of dude had amazing numbers and never won nothing, I'm looking at motherfucking Phillip Rivers the same way.
Yeah,
the exact same type of quarterback. These amazing quarterbacks, and it's a shame they don't get be ranked higher because of that. Even though what I've noticed from a lot of from a bunch of more people that I realize, a lot of people really do say that Jim Kelly is like really top 3 of all time. It's just that he never won a Super Bowl. And I think because the fact that he never won a Super Bowl, despite being in the Hall of Fame, that takes away from his greatness. And that just sucks, man. That really does suck, man.
Oh my god, man.
Because Rivers, like you said, he has the numbers. Him and Gates, number 2 for the most touchdowns by a quarterback and a wide receiver / tight end duo. They're right underneath Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison. I know daggone well they're nowhere catching up to that number. He is in the top 10.
But the fact that you passed Montana and Jerry Rice needs to mean something to me. You passed Montana and Jerry Rice.
Oh, yeah. He's in the top 10 in touchdown passes, meaning that he has more touchdown passes than Elway.
Yeah.
He has more touchdown passes than Hall of Famers right now. He's in the top 10. He also broke 50,000 passing yards this year.
Yeah.
And how many quarterbacks can say that they broke 50,000 passing yards?
It's nuts.
Exactly. Not a lot. And that's the thing that kills me. If you really put them together, people will still say Brett Favre over fucking Phillip Rivers, where Phillip Rivers is a way better quarterback than fucking Brett Favre. And you know why? A fucking Super Bowl ring changes a lot.
Yep.
Hey, don't.
You know, a lot. And you hear from older guys. They say the same thing about Terry Bradshaw. They say the same thing about Bradshaw.
Yeah. I mean, don't let the two cheeseheads that listen to the show hear that, D. Just saying.
If we talk about other people,
my favorite quarterbacks, dog. But fucking, come on, dog.
Hey, look. I'm still salty as a Romo fan to see the fact that Brett Favre killed Romo's best season in the playoffs when he was with Minnesota. I was like, "Fuck you, Brett Favre! God damn it!"
Brett's over there like, "See that, Tony? I'm a better problematic quarterback than you."
You know how much that fucking pissed me off when it was like Dallas got to face Minnesota. We can win.
You know what pissed me off? The first game we had to hear Tony Romo announce, and everybody at the same time. This nigga's intelligent as fuck.
Yep.
You mean to tell me that Tony can read the defense like that? Me, as a Cowboy fan that studied him, yes. Shit.
Why do you think he audibled so much? Yeah.
I give I already told you when it comes to Cowherd and fucking Skip Bayless, they blowjob our team pretty damn well.
Yep.
But I will forever be grateful that Cowherd was one of the only people say, like, I know you don't like Tony, but look at these fucking numbers.
When he said that shit, I fucking rolled.
That's insane. But hey, the defense lost, so he's the one to blame. Like, exactly. That's what sucks. But anyway, let's get back on to the fucking week. Like we said, that was a crazy game. What happened to the Ravens? That was the Ravens showing me that they really, really feel great about their team and that they got somewhere to grow. And note that the defense is young too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So actually,
they feel like they have something there. Baltimore.
Low key, you're talking young. I know we'll go back to the Ravens, but like I forgot, like Dallas's defense is young. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Dallas's defenses. There's a lot of young defenses this year.
Yeah, a lot of them, and we're seeing some of the shitty young defenses, like the Patriots. The Patriots are amazingly.
Charlie said it best. Charlie said it best. Patriots defense has never been good. Even when they had young people, it was never good. I was like, yeah.
Here's the thing with the Patriots. The Patriots are so beatable now.
The Bills had a shot if they weren't the Bills.
So beatable.
If the Bills weren't the Bills, they could have beat the fucking Patriots easily if they wanted to.
That also being said, I do fully expect Tom Brady to wake the fuck up and do on them and just show the fact that they're fine. I do.
You want to know why? Because he might be on his last year with the Patriots because they might want to move on to a younger quarterback. So he's gonna definitely try to make a case stay and retire with the Patriots instead of doing what
most going to do that regardless. I think if anything, Tom. It's not even so much Tom Brady. It's just that they're going to flex and show why they're still a team to be revered regardless. It's just that their defense is so fucking flimsy. And this is probably one of the worst years I've ever seen Tom Brady throw. Like, Tom looks terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Really terrible for a player of his fucking caliber. And he's pulled off, like, probably only 2 good games this year to me. All the rest was just, He was just going through the motions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Tom, like I said, that whole team would be the Bills. However, I don't know what's going on with them. I feel that blowing it up does what?
I mean, Shady McCoy is collecting a check. He might fucking dip out and stuff. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Meanwhile, the Vikings, like, hey, Vikings, what are you? Yeah, you beat the Lions, but what are you?
They needed that win.
Oh, they had to. They had to win that.
They needed that. They needed that. I mean, yeah, to stay alive, but they needed that for themselves because there's no way in the world that the Vikings are supposed to be as bad as they are. Now, I'm hearing there's rumblings about Zimmerman getting fired too from the Vikings. There's rumblings about that, but I don't know how true that is. But like they got to be playoffs or bust him. But I don't know. It's odd how that team really has, like you said, who are you? What's your identity? Is it we let the other team score and hope and pray to God that Kirk Cousins' bombs can like connect in the end zone all the time? Is that all y'all worried about? Mm-hmm. Because it just feels like I don't know what the fuck this team is anymore.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, meanwhile,
we're at the fucking play. Look, we're at the doorstep of the playoff. I don't know what identity they have, man. That's not good. That's not good at all, bro.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at the Green Bay Packers like, oh, now you want to show up against the Jets.
I don't care.
Where was this energy in the early season?
Yeah. Impressive comeback. But hey, Aaron, to call yourself the best, Jay-Z doesn't flex because he out-rep 21 Savage, all right? So let's not
really what it was.
I mean, let's not act like you did something amazing. Yes, impressive. And the fact that your team is absolute dog shit, and I got to see you put a mountain on your back and run up a hill with it, man.
Hey, first off, I'm looking at Aaron like, hey, first off, Tony Romo did it first, so you're not the only one that's done this, so let's not sit there and get Aaron.
Second of all, Ron, you do realize because you're pretty ass, you can't get nobody good over there for a minute, right? And also, but here's the best part about Green Bay. Green Bay don't get names anyway. Green Bay lucks out. They lucked out by having Mike McCarthy there and actually building up a fucking team over there over the years. But they've gotten spoiled. They have never gotten no names. They have never gotten Aaron Rodgers that he needed on defense and even with a line and even sometimes with the wide receivers, man. That team never gets nobody. If the Steelers don't like buying people, then the Packers really don't.
Oh man!
I mean, we got four Packers on our team, and look, I'll take it. Like Casey Hayward,
I take it.
The Packers had Casey Hayward. They didn't want him, so then guess what happened? Oh, Chargers will take him, and he's been like a part of the defense.
If the Redskins got their shit together, y'all don't want high? We take them.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't play the Redskins. I'm like, yes, that was a good one.
Go for it.
That was smart. You get somebody solid like him, but the Packers always let those dudes go.
They got rid of Jordy Nelson this year.
Yeah, that was funny. Actually, that was actually funny.
Yeah, they got rid of Jordy, and then he went over to Oakland.
Speaking of Oakland, I laughed at that tank bowl of tank bowls because holy shit, Oakland was all like psyched that they did something. I'm like, look, relax, man. Y'all 4-11. Y'all about to be 4-12 possibly on Sunday. We'll see. And yeah,
look, I need them to beat Kansas City. I need them to listen.
Hey, first off, I like to say that I really, really enjoy the Raiders win. I always enjoy seeing them win like that. Mm-hmm. That had to be really special because in a way that could be, because of the shit that's going down with a new team and the fact that they kind of fucked up back of Oakland. That might be their last year in that stadium. So if you really look at it, that was a hell of a way of going out.
Hey, Marshawn Lynch tried to light a joint with
rival Christmas Eve. Beating a rival on Christmas Eve is your final game in Oakland. That is a hell of a send off. Yeah. And they did. I love that game. It was awesome, man.
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch lighting up a joint with the.
But that being said, hold on. But that being said, though, the Broncos shock me how they have potential, and poof.
hey, guess who they're actually talking to in the offseason? The coach.
Shanahan, I heard about that. Yeah. Why?
Because Elway is nostalgia, D. That's why.
Come on, we can do it, man. Remember in the 90s where Apple computers, look, John, I know what you're going with this. Remember that?
It's like, hey, Mike,
John.
Hey, Mike, remember when it was you and Shannon? Man, I think I got some ideas.
See, I was going to go for the Super Troopers. Come on, Shanahan. Car ramrod. Come on, man.
I know you was going to do some shit. Come on, man. Come on, we can get the team back together. Look, I'm thinking Terrell Davis, your running back coach. Look, John, I know where you want to go. And I convinced Shannon to come back as offensive coordinator. Okay, but look. Steve said he's going to be the secondary coach. John, stop. All right? Stop. Those are terrible, terrible hires. And plus, I think Shannon's locked in with Fox for the next 5 years. I don't want him to break.
Skip. I can go over there and coach.
Right. You were like, Mike. Like, you gonna let me be the offensive coordinator? I want to be OC. Yeah, I want to be OC. Anyway,
this hit dog.
No. But I think that's stupid. I think it is stupid. I don't think Mike Shanahan is going to say yes. I swear to God, what I just said better not come bite me in the ass.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Mike Shanahan never coming over there.
Oh, he will.
I'm saying it. That better not come back and bite me in the ass.
D. He robbed the Redskins of a lot of money. He'll rob the fucking Denver Broncos.
He didn't rob the Redskins. Daniel Snyder wanted to fuck him up from day one. Don't start that. Mike Shanahan only fucked up on the football field. He ain't fuck up the organization or anything like that.
No. I'm saying he robbed them because after that whole debacle, he was like, deuces, I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved it. We remember this thing on Chad Dukes getting on there and saying he bought hookers and blow. I have never heard of radio. Yo, you know what's great about the Redskins fans? Now I can make fun of y'all. You know what's real fun about Redskins fans? These are the most fucking self-mulating motherfuckers I have ever seen. Yeah, fine. Just fucking leave. We don't fucking need you anyway. Come on, man. We're good, man. Hell, the Redskins all day. We're awesome. We're good. We're good organized. You see how many T-shirts we awesome here in D.C.
Oh, it's worse.
Want to hear the song? Want to hear the fucking song? Y'all guys haven't won in years. Fuck you. When's the last time you won a Super Bowl? Huh? Yeah, I thought so.
But
remember we had Riggins?
Here's the worst of it. When they get former Cowboys players, I feel bad for the Cowboys players that go to the Redskins and everybody blowing their head up. I'm like, guys, stop it. Please don't do it. You're going to make me hate this guy. I hate you.
You know what sucks about when they get the former Cowboy players? They never work out like they need to. Hitchens was the closest one, but by the time they got him, he only had like 4 good years left in him. They got him at the wrong time. He only went to them because they were paying him more than the Cowboys, man. He even said that.
Yeah,
Jerry, money, they were going to pay him more. I'm going to Washington. All right, cool.
You don't realize the fact that Redskin players were getting in my face the following day. Yeah, we got Hitchens. This is going to be great. All of a sudden, Romo rolls into fucking damn FedEx Field and blows their ass up. And I'm like, well, that was something.
You know what's fun? You know what's fun? How I have to hear my team is so full of shit every year. Every year, just for you guys to get a lower fucking record than us. Then you call it a moral victory when you beat us once in a year and act like you won the goddamn Super Bowl. I'm fine with it being like a tight for you, but real talk, how is that your only goal by beating us twice? That is always your goddamn goal. It's never, let's make it to the playoffs. It's never, hey, we can improve this. No. I'm talking about the fan base. Y'all never think that in the back of your goddamn mind. Every fucking year, a prerequisite is to beat us twice, and that is always ranked number 2 on your list of shit y'all need to take care of. How? You never goddamn beat us just by you beat us. Why?
Do you remember the year?
Our rival is the Giants and the fucking Eagles. The only thing we even rival with you is what? What? Bragging rights? Why? We gotta brag that the number 3, number 14 every year in the NFC East just gonna challenge us? Get the fuck out of my face! Every year, shit.
Remember the year that fucking Snyder had the mandate, like, we gotta beat the Dallas Cowboys? No, the mandate, and all of a sudden I know who we can get. Steve Spurrier.
Oh God! Like that was gonna be the key. Anyway, look.
I know all I'm saying is this: to turn around and to see, but I have to point out the fact that Captain Fat fucking them fucked up the damn game for me because I thought the Steelers had a chance to pull the upset.
Let me make it very clear. You can't get mad at what happened at Juju. That was an amazing play.
I blame I blame the punt fake a little bit.
The punt fake is, look, you know what sucks about that? If the Steelers won the game, we won't even be talking about it.
That's how close it was. The dude just needed a little nudge, and he would have got it.
I mean, look, it was a good try. I don't think that doomed him.
What do you think doomed him? Because I felt the defense did enough to actually like do some shit. That's the crazy part about it.
What the defense did to the Saints was as much as they were going to do. And yeah, you can give kudos to them for doing that much, but it really felt like nothing worked on offense for the Steelers also. You know what I mean? Some hell of good catches, but nothing really that helped them at the end of the day. Clock management was shit like usual. But
yeah. I mean,
you know, I feel bad for them. Now they're in a situation where it's almost like can't win. You know what I mean?
They need a tie and a win to get into the playoffs at this stage.
Now I know they need a win. I forgot what happened. Yeah, but you know, that's never going to happen.
I mean, you know, but yeah, it was good. But you know what? That was a good game, though. I will wholeheartedly admit that was actually a pretty good game. I actually did enjoy that.
And that had me heartbreaking for the Steelers, man.
But speaking of...
Also, no. Let's talk about one thing, though.
All right.
One thing I name. I have seen many things in my life. Mm-hmm. That may be the worst pass interference call I have ever seen. Woo! He didn't he barely touched him. If you want to say that he extended his arm, sure, but he didn't even extend his arm.
I sat there and I was like, "Oh man, they stopped the Saints on third down. Oh shit!" And then it was like pass interference. Like what? Where? What?
And here's the sad part. I said the same thing. I was like, "That's pass interference." I was like, "Wait a minute, no, it wasn't. Wait a minute, he didn't even do anything." Oh my god! Like I was disgusted. Like that was one of the worst calls I have ever seen. That call actually helped tilt it in the favor for the Saints. So if you want to say anything that changed that game, the punt, fucked up play. They tried though. That call ended up putting a score on the board.
I mean, look, the refs this season in every game have been on one anyway. I mean, look at the Dallas fucking Tampa Bay game. There were some calls where I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like,
phantom calls on both sides, but I remember what was the one with the Cowboys? What was that? What was that one? It was real bad. What was that? It was one they called on Gregory. Yeah, the sack they called on Gregory.
Yeah, it was a sack. It was like attacking a defenseless player or some, not defenseless player, but driving to the ground. And Troy was like, "Well, what was Gregory supposed to do?"
Like that, and that's the problem. you're making up all these rules and all that. It feels like it's a weird algorithm of these fucking rules.
It's a YouTube algorithm.
More tighter to make the games more tighter than they should be because of bad refereeing. And on top of that, people get hurt doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think we talked about it multiple times with this not getting those helmet-to-helmet calls like that, and I'm like, yeah, that's bad, you know. So, I mean,
not calling helmet-to-helmet after making it a thing about, oh, we're trying to make the game safer is what pisses people off.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I mean, but here's the thing: if you want to talk surprise, Seattle beating the fucking Chiefs. Now, would you say that's more Andy Reid rearing his ugly head, or just Seattle is just that damn good?
We're not there yet. We're at full Reid yet. But, oh my God, is it close?
Yeah. I would say it's a toss-up.
A little bit too early. He started about a couple weeks ago anyway. But, yo, this is about to be playoff time. Andy, you have a good team. What are you doing?
Don't fuck this up.
And if you want to know something, my thinking is, and a lot of people think it too, ever since Kareem Hunt left, you know, it kind of like put a detriment on the squad.
Yes. You don't have an open. They still have a running attack that's decent, but you don't have Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt was eating up yards before. You know, he was eating yards, much like he was beating white women. Are you happy at the joke? Are you happy you got the joke now? Are you happy? Are you fucking happy? This is not Barstool Sports, you assholes.
And we lost Susan.
Susan, get it right. It's a white girl named Monique that listened to this. See, I stayed for the Kaepernick stuff because I thought, hey, they might be tolerant.
Not today.
Nope.
Come back, Monique. We love you. And they spell Monique like white people spell Monique.
Yeah, but you're right though. It's just Kareem Hunt was like leaned on a lot. Like every week, like you saw a highlight of Mahomes to Kareem. Oh shit, he's eating up yards. And now it's like Mahomes has to find no name wide receiver number 3. You know,
and Tyreek Hill.
And Tyreek Hill.
And you like and Tyreek Hill is like the only is like he can't. It feels like you kind of stunt their growth by getting rid of that. Now I understand what they did. That's to be debated whether it was a good move or not. I mean, to get rid of him from a PR standpoint. But when you really look at what it did to the team, that hurt. Yeah. That hurt. And you know what? I think it is responsible a little bit because now these games are tighter unnecessarily. And you're starting to notice that the games are leaning on Mahomes.
Yeah,
that dude pulls miracles out his ass.
And let me be honest with you, I don't like it when I always get wary when rookie quarterbacks start showing that real early.
Yeah,
I say that because of one reason. Jameis Winston did this.
Yeah,
Jameis Winston right now is backup quarterback bait. Good backup quarterback, might I add. He's like Leftwich right now. Yeah, he's good. You don't want him to lead team.
I love Leftwich. It's kind of damn shame what happened to him.
DC, baby.
Yeah. I mean,
of course I love Brian Leftwich, man. But on some real shit, dog, you ain't Rodney Peete. Rodney Peete knew how to run the team. Like, dog, come on now, man. And Rodney Peete to me was always average, but the motherfucker knew how to lead a team. So,
yeah.
Like, yo, dude, I don't know. I don't see that. I hate it when they have to throw that on rookies so early. Now, that being said, look at Ben, look at Brady. I think Drew had to go through 2 bad seasons before he got good, so I can't really say Drew. But Phillip went through. Well, he had LT, so he had help. So, but still,
he had LT, he had Gates.
Yeah, you know, Gates.
We also had. So he definitely had his people.
Good thing. You can say the same thing for Ben too. You can say the same thing for Ben and Brady. There you go. Good team. That's what they fall into. So, but the point is, I think, I really think that the Chiefs right now are beatable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Oakland, with whatever little chance they originally had, once the Chiefs got rid of Kareem Hunt, that little chance just got a little bit better for them. I'm not saying they're gonna go into Kansas City and walk all over them. No, it's gonna be a fight.
Oh yeah.
Now they said I do feel like the Raiders are going to give it their all. They're not going to sleepwalk through this game. I don't believe Gruden's going to let them. But if the Chiefs pull off a victory, trust me, it's going to be a sound victory.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
yeah. So we also had the Bears 49ers. I'm not shocked at the score just because it's Trubisky and stuff, and the 49ers are trying their best to play like they actually want to do some stuff. So it was typical what I expected out of it and stuff. Rams ran over the Cardinals, nothing to really
ran roll.
Yeah. Falcons Panthers had me rolling because I was just looking at the Panthers.
The punter.
That motherfucker laid homeboy out off the fucking Falcons. That shit was hilarious.
And apparently, it was like after that clip went viral, he posted on Instagram, yeah, you guys are right, random drug test.
Man.
Yo, he hit that boy with like the Arn Anderson spine buster.
Whew. That stadium was just like, oh shit, is he alright? He don't need some milk?
Wait a minute, not only that, but he also flexed on the tackle afterwards. It's like, yo! And you know who was at home enjoying it? Good old Pat McAfee.
Oh, you know Pat was like that shit, man.
Oh man.
Because people still talk about his tackle.
Yep.
You know what you would say? Look how he fucking squared up on him. Bam! That's how you fucking hit somebody.
For the brand, Co.
Oh man, which I'm looking at the Panthers like, so Panthers, man, it was all good just weeks ago, man, and then y'all lost 7 in a row, and the fuck.
I mean, I never seen him. That was an amazing meltdown. What happened to them, man? This is amazing.
Speaking of which, so Big Dick Nick over here decides he wants to sit there and prove to everybody, yo, I can lead the Eagles to the promised land again because, yo, I feel bad for Wentz, man. I really do.
He should have stayed. They should not have rushed him.
They should have. They shouldn't have.
Well, they panicked because I think the Eagles went 0-3 and they fucking hit the panic button and they fucking
they hit the panic button.
I still think the Eagles aren't that out of the woods yet because they are clearly a weaker team. So I don't think they're out the woods yet, though.
You think Nick Foles is hiding that because he's just playing like fucking lights out?
No. I just feel like I still don't think they're a good team. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Like last year where they actually had big momentum going into the playoffs. You know what I mean? But still, they are a weird comeback story of the year themselves, man. Because they had a rocky start. They at least can get into the playoffs, man. And you know, if you're a Super Bowl team, and even double if you're a winner, you want to come back next year strong, whatever. And even if you have a shitty year, just like, come on, at least make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what they're doing right now, man.
Yeah. And so I told Mo this when it came to the Colts and the Giants. Do not let Eli Manning derp his way to a win. And for a moment, it was happening.
For a moment,
it was happening.
It was headed that way.
Oh, it was headed that way. I was looking at Mo, and I had the fucking homeboy from fucking Spider-Man 3 when he asked about the pie. I had that smile. I was like, Mo, it's happening. It's happening. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, the fucking Giants defense says, defense? What's that? And fucking Andrew Luck just started just going nuts in the game.
I'm tired of this team.
And so now we have a situation where Titans Colts is do or die, win or go the fuck home. And it got flexed to a Sunday night game.
Oh yeah, it deserves to be a Sunday night game too.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting to see which team is going to show up in that game. Are the Titans going to show up like they want to win, or will the Colts show up they want to win? And that's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting. More than anything. Meanwhile, the Browns are out here flexing because Baker Mayfield out here gave the fucking mean mud to Hugh Jackson and then played it off like we're talking about. That didn't happen.
Bullshit. You did. That pissed me off about Baker, yo. I'm like, yo, B, just tell the truth. Yeah, I flexed on that nigga. Fuck him. Him and the whole team, man. They're the Bengals. I don't respect their ass. People get nothing but love from Cleveland.
We 7-7.
Hey, you want to know what I feel? You know what's the sad part about all of this for me? I don't know how long Baker Mayfield is going to be good, because he has a lot of potential, but it's Cleveland. As soon as they smell talent in the quarterback position, the city itself sucks the life out of it. Oh God, I seen it with Derek.
I don't want to put this on him, but first game next year. Leg injury. He feels out for the season.
I might hate you if that happens.
I mean, look, hey, you remember what happened last year before Mayfield got there, and they went through fucking 3 goddamn quarterbacks, including RG3. You remember that?
Yeah.
Right?
yeah. That rotating fucking carousel.
I thought I was watching Maryland. I thought I was watching Maryland football at one point. I was like, oh shit, is this a Terps? They went through 3 quarterbacks. Right?
They on their quarterback.
All of a sudden, they need a wide receiver to play quarterback. All of a sudden, oh shit! All right, fuck.
I will, man. Look. You know what? Look, man. I don't
wish that on him. I'm just saying, it's that Browns luck. Sometimes it's like, fuck. Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, you're right, man. That's all I'm trying to say, man.
Yeah, but speaking of which, if we want to go into college football, that Wake Forest game.
The Wake Forest Memphis game, man. That was not the Liberty Bowl, the Birmingham Bowl.
Yeah.
And fucking defense was incredible.
No, I was just agreeing with you.
Yeah, man. Here's the thing that got me though. After the third quarter, Memphis stopped scoring. They got out in the third quarter, and they made 2 field goals like that was going to make a difference. But that touchdown, that fucking run back, man, I was like, yes. Wake Forest, who I've been dogging out this whole season, actually pulled out a decent season and actually went to their book and won it. That was awesome. So, I like that.
Army beat the dog shit out of Houston.
Yeah, and we have not talked about, last year. The score was
70-14.
Yeah, 70-14. Now,
who are they playing? A freshman squad?
This is the thing. And Houston had a decent year this year too. They really did. And that's the thing that got me, because usually you have a team like Houston. They didn't command no type of presence. They all just got ran over. And DK made a point on our chat earlier. He said that you have to realize, because of regulations from the military, all of these guys, in comparison to everybody else on the field, they're undersized.
But they can run over your ass too, though.
You know how they is. Even they recruiting you as a football player, you still got to fall in some type of weight class and all the rest of that. So you don't get no 300-pound guys on the motherfucking Army or nothing like that. You got guys who are technically very undersized. So for them to run over and actually have the really good season that they had is amazing. It's shocking that they put together a really good program up at West Point, man. They're not to be fucked with. And remember last year, you and I was talking about how good, how decent actually Air Force was last year. I didn't hear nothing from them this year.
I'll say this though. So Army went 11-2 this season. They gave Oklahoma, who actually is in the playoffs, a run for their fucking money.
Yeah, they did. Don't let that fool you, though. That was only in the first quarter. First half. Second half, Oklahoma woke the fuck up. It was like, no,
Even then, I'm still like, yo, I want to see Army play some other like Big Ten and other teams just to see how they stack up.
I would love to see them do that too. I'm not going to talk about it. I saw the Cure Bowl, which was on Tulane and Lafayette. Lafayette, some trash.
The Cheez-It Bowl.
I saw the New Orleans Bowl that was Middle Tennessee and Appalachian State. Appalachian State needs to shut the fuck up and go to ACC because I'm getting real sick of them beating up on these.
You know they're not going to do that because that means they actually have to actually do something in the ACC.
I know, right? And fuck trying, right?
Exactly. Why try when you can just coast?
Yeah, I know, right? I saw the Bahamas Bowl, which is one of the most emptiest, fucking dreary looking. Yes, you're in the Bahamas, Chris.
Should be nice.
But
you would think it would be nice paper.
Fun, but only one half of the stadium is not even filled up. Like one other, like you know how like WWE does like the hard camera.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you can own and you know that one half of the and sometimes not all the time, but in like all the venues, that one half of the stadium will be empty, and all the hard cameras will be right there. That's how it looked.
I mean, shit. The Hawaii Bowl looked like it was more full than the fucking damn Bahama Bowl.
But speaking of which, I'm gonna go to that one. I'm gonna go to that one too. But that looked so empty and dreary, and I'm looking at my.
Who's gonna go other than like the students? The students and what vacationers that are in the Bahamas at the time? I guess I don't know.
Right. Look. Number one, I don't think the locals are gonna break their back to see Florida International in Toledo. I don't think that's gonna fucking happen.
Nope.
Okay. Number two, outside of the students. And I mean, the students from both of the schools, hey, we're going to go to the Bahamas and see the football team. Hell yeah, I can see that. But I can only see that being about, especially those schools, no more than 400.
I mean, I thought I was at a high school game looking at some of the highlights of that game. I was like, holy shit.
Dude, nothing was there. Speaking of which, Florida International beat the shit out of Toledo. Don't believe that score if you see it. But
that was garbage time points.
That was garbage time points, man. And even with the garbage time points, they struggled still, man. And the last one I seen was the Dollar General Bowl. It was Buffalo and Troy. Good game. I liked it, but Troy is proving to me that they're another team that needs to move up a little bit. They're still a strong, small school, man. So Troy is a legit program to me, man. They produce some good people, man. So yeah, but that's all I saw, and I can't wait to see a couple of these games tonight, man. Look, a couple of highlights tonight. Like good example, the Pinstripe Bowl. This score, I didn't see the game. Miami lost 3-35 to Wisconsin.
Oh, Miami.
What the fuck happened? I gotta see that shit.
Continuing in the legacy of the state, I actually saw highlights of this game. Minnesota beat the dog shit out of Georgia Tech.
Really?
34-10. Quick Lane Bowl last night.
I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that too.
TCU California, I heard that was good. I mean, it was very defensive. Very defensive.
Yeah, all right, too. All right, cool. So there's a couple of these bowl games. Oh, and the last one I did have to mention, it was a weak game, but I have to the stadium. That was the Hawaii Bowl. That was Louisiana Tech versus Hawaii. First off, Hawaii don't look good. Louisiana Tech looked like they were just overpowered. They looked so overpowered compared to Hawaii. I don't know. It's like ain't like y'all niggas had to travel Hawaii, but whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But
the first responders. Side note. Apparently, the First Responders Bowl got canceled due to lightning, but yet the NCAA didn't even put a contingency plan in place to like organize it for another day. Apparently.
Oh shit. That ain't good.
Yeah, I'm like, so you didn't have a contingency plan due to rain? Like, really? Like.
Lightning. I understand lightning storms. They don't do that for safety reasons, but at the same, yo, are you serious? Yo, there's no backup game. Okay, look. Anyway, Hawaii. The thing I got to mention about Hawaii, that stadium, it's a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. I mean,
it's falling apart. The fucking salt off the sea is eating away at the metal. everything is rusted, and you're probably saying to yourself, just repaint the shit. No,
No, you don't.
God, no. You can't do that. And even if you, it will cost more than what it's worth. The NFL does not go over there no more. In Hawaii, let's just be honest, on a good game, can only fill up half that stadium.
Yeah, I mean,
so yeah. I don't know what they're going to have to do with that stadium. That junk is a piece of shit. Yep. And I look at the game. There was a lot of, even though there was a lot of Louisiana Tech people there, it's in Hawaii. Why is there not more people there?
Yes.
I mean, look, it was better than the Bahama one, but I mean, hey,
look, you know what? I mean, bigger schools maybe. I mean, but still, whatever. Like I said, Louisiana, the Bulldogs looked so like they were so overpowered to them, man. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway.
So NBA here. Christmas Day was very interesting in terms of games. The highlights of it and stuff. I watched the Bucks Knicks, but Bucks beat them out. I did watch OKC and the Rockets, and
I did too.
That was a fun game to watch, but at the end of the day, you're kind of sitting back looking at what's his face?
Harden?
Yeah, Harden, and I'm like, yo, Harden. Hey man, that dude went off for another 40-point game again. This is like how many times he's done 40 points this season?
Like I said again, he's trying to do what he did last year, have this really MVP type year, and I think he's going to be a contender for it clearly this year. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, I thought Oklahoma. I saw a lot of shots with fucking Paul George. That's all I gotta say.
I'm just looking at Russell Westbrook like, again, Westbrook is trying to be the fucking Swiss Army knife that can do everything, and clearly it ain't enough.
He really is. He really is, and God bless him for it. But he's going to have to be on that team. He's going to have to be.
Yeah, I mean he's doing his best, but like I said, it ain't enough when the Rockets are just on fire across the board and stuff.
Dangerous. Yeah, man, that was dangerous.
Celtics 76ers. Kyrie is just too fucking good. Jimmy Butler, didn't matter what Jimmy Butler did. He was in Kyrie's face. Kyrie just makes fucking shots.
Kyrie's an excellent scorer, man.
Jimmy was in his face, hands right there, and he just made the shot. And I was like, "What the fuck, man? God damn it!"
It's one of the things I do like about Kyrie. He's a hell of a scorer, man.
Yeah,
and that's what really sucked about his time at Cleveland. That his first couple years, man, he didn't even show none of that until LeBron showed up, and it was actually a shame they couldn't at least get 2 rings because Kyrie was when him and LeBron was the reason why they won 1 game that year because they barely stay on the bench. But he's such an efficient scorer, man. And the fact that the Celtics still are going to be, they can breeze through the East, man. They still look like they could. I don't know why.
That's what's weird about the 76ers is like close to first place, and it's like 76ers are alright, but like
they seem like an alright team anyway to me, man. I know a lot of people because I like them too. I know Joel Embiid has been showing a whole lot of promise, man. Ben Simmons is still showing me that he's not worthy of the hype that they have given him, man.
I was one of those people that was hyping him up. I was hyping him up too. I was like, man, this is the truth. Here's the truth. And then I'm like, where's he at? What's going on here?
I swear to God, if Zion comes in here next year and do that shit, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. I'm gonna be so. Yo, Zion, I stand by that. I saw Zion play the other day. Yo, I swear to God, why is he not signed in the NBA already? That dude is insane. I do have this feeling, but I do have this really is in the back of my mind. I know what's going to happen. Something's going to happen where he's breezing through the first year in the NBA, doing good, and somebody is going to humble him.
Oh, yeah.
Who it's going to be, I don't know who it's going to be. I don't have predictions of who it should be, but I hope it's thorough. And I hope it's embarrassing.
Speaking of which, did y'all see this bullshit? I don't know. It was somebody on Twitter. I don't know whether they were just joking or stuff, because it's kind of hard to tell with Twitter and stuff on how things are tweeted out. They were sitting up there adding up all the point guards that Lonzo Ball had to guard and shit. Like, oh, Lonzo Ball, he's a great defender. I'm thinking maybe they were just doing it as a sarcasm thing, because I was like, Lonzo guarded John Wall. John Wall scored 40 points with Lonzo Ball guarding him. So what are we talking about here?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. I think a lot of people really want Lonzo to work, man. It's going to be, it's going to have to work now, because LeBron is legit hurt for the first time in his career.
They say he's day to day, but But
I agree with what I heard from Shannon Sharp. He said 2 weeks. Me personally, a week. But he is definitely right. As a kid that got pulled his groin a bunch of times for no fucking reason, still don't know why. As a kid, yeah, I agree. Because a groin injury is something that you don't want to come back quick from. Yeah, you feel good the next day and be all that. No, nigga, you still pull that muscle.
Hey, I saw him doing that squat thing to stretch it out the game, and he had that wince look on his face. I'm like, ooh, I know that gotta hurt.
I was like, I saw that, and my son was like, what happened? Like, he pulled his balls.
It's not fun, kids. That's worse than
my son's laughing. My son's laughing. Oh, you gonna know, nigga.
That's
because it happened to everybody, especially you play ball. Fuck me.
That's worse than getting kicked in the nuts.
Oh my God.
I'd rather get kicked in the nuts than fucking pull my groin, to be honest with you.
You jumping in.
I've done shows with guys, doing choreography, and they had to take it because they have pulled a groin in theater. Like, it is not fun.
I literally would rather take a Draymond Green kick to the nuts than pull my groin. That's all I'm saying.
Man, I'll never forget, man. I'll never forget this. I jumped in the air one time getting the rebound, and I came down perfectly on my feet. But the second I hit the ground, I slammed the ball. They tweeted, they blew the whistle off. He said it was like, a technical. It was like, D, what happened? Like, I hurt myself, shit. And I yelled shit loud as I don't know what.
I think the worst.
I fell to the ground, mad as shit. I'm like, and I sat down for the rest of the game.
I think the worst was in wrestling. We were doing butterfly stretches, and I think one of the guys stretched a little too far, and he pulled his groin doing that shit. And I was like, ooh.
Man, man. Nut injuries are not fun. Now, for the Lakers, they're going to actually rely on each other right now. They don't have to look at LeBron right now. Here's the fun part about this. In my opinion, perfect. Because I need to see who you are without LeBron.
Oh yeah,
now they got
show us that identity.
They got to rely on Rondo, Stevenson, McGee, Caldwell.
Now, what I heard from Skip Bayless, and I meant to look it up before I even started talking right now. I didn't know why I didn't look it up. Is Rondo hurt?
He's playing apparently still.
All right, cool. Because he just broke his hand. And he's coming back from that shit, and they already saying that he may have dislocated his finger, shit like that. That's why.
Well, he's not in the game tonight. My bad. So he might be out probably for a minute. But hey, they're up on the Kings though right now. So hey,
that's the Kings.
I know.
And I know. I like Fox. I like Fox on the Kings. I do like.
Lonzo Ball got 11 points. Good for him. Good for him.
Hey, see, God shines on everybody every now and then.
Oh shit! 3 for 4 from 3-point land. Oh shit! All right.
See, that's what we're talking about, man. See, your daddy was right. Maybe
step up. You'll get production. But here's the thing. The story there though. The Lakers beat the dog shit out of fucking Warriors though. Christmas Day. That was fun.
It was the first time that they beat them, I think, in Golden State since 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's a bittersweet victory because you did lose LeBron in that whole situation, but it showed me that the Lakers is like, yeah, we're coming to fight.
Oh, look, that whole Eastern Conference again, I know this is only like 30-something games of the season, but that whole Western Conference, it's like Golden State's like, hey, everybody's looking at Golden State. Hey, dog, you might want to sleep with one eye open because at any point, some of these other teams can take that first place slot.
Yep.
That includes the Clippers, the Lakers, the Thunder, and the Nuggets. Again, I know D and I think you, Denzel, said it best. It's the Nuggets. They'll probably falter at some point, so...
No, they're showing me that they're a team, but they remind me of the Hawks about 4 years ago, where they were the number one team. Oh, man, the Hawks. And I told everybody, they're Hawks.
Yeah.
They're the Hawks.
Meanwhile...
They're good.
Meanwhile, in Washington Wizards land, 13-22. Enough said.
Hey. So, let me get this straight. You got hurt again, and I had to see Bradley ball out of control again.
Ooh, yeah. We gotta talk
John,
about that. We must talk about that
John,
because, woo!
Here's the thing. Here's the sad part about it. We can't trade John.
Nah, we can't.
We can't. Too high of a contract. Can't trade Bill either. Too high of a contract. We might get lucky and can trade him, but you can't. But here's the thing about that. Now, right now, they're getting the butt end of Washington sports right now. And this is probably the worst that they have gotten it in their whole tenure as a duo. Mm-hmm. Guys, the Washington Post is not going to put no fucking cards with y'all. They don't. And Washington media doesn't. Mm-hmm. We're saying the same thing. We're hearing rumors. So yes, you can look pissed all you want, Bradley, but we got to keep hearing shit about you saying that you want to get out of Washington, and then you got to tell everybody that no, I don't want to leave. We got to see you, John, say, man, we all right, and y'all lose a game. Yeah. We all right, and y'all lose a game. We all right, and magically, because you had to pass the ball 55 times, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but when he gets a lot of assists, that tells me that the team wasn't moving fast enough.
Nah,
he had to get
at all.
Everybody moving. So it feels like God, the Wizards are so fucking frustrating to watch. They are so fucking frustrating to watch. And I say that because of one thing, Denzel. I say this about my team for one thing. Because it's the consistency that pisses me the fuck off. It's stop playing down.
Yeah.
How do you look at the Mavericks and go, they can beat us by 30?
They should have beat the Pistons the other night. And they
could have killed.
They should have beat the Pistons, and I forgot who the fuck did they play before that. They should have beat the Pacers. They should have beat the Pacers. And they should have beat the Pistons.
I don't think they were going to be. I saw that Pacers game. I don't think they was going to win that. They had a chance, but I don't think they was going to win it anyway.
Well, they should have beat the Pistons. Personally, that's just.
No. The Pistons, they should have beat them. But it shouldn't took you to get triple on for you to beat the fucking Suns, even though that was an entertaining game. But still.
Well, they had Kelly Oubre, so then maybe that was the boost.
Man, look. I feel that the Wizards are way better than what they show.
Hey, you think they might get homeboy from the Pelicans though?
Oh, Anthony Davis again. I don't think they got the money for it. Now, here's the funny thing about Anthony Davis. They're trying to give him a shitload of money in New Orleans, and he don't want it. He really wants to win. And he feels that he can't win in New Orleans right now. The sad part about the Wizards is they have to unload a lot of people to make room for him. I don't know if they got the money for it anyway, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's true.
And if they do, they're going to have to get rid of like 3 more people in a couple draft picks, man. Because there's no way in the world they can afford all three of them and get somebody decent right underneath.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
That it doesn't work like that. Especially when you go all out. Now here's the thing: the situation with John is not as bad as you think. If they have to get rid of him, it's not that bad. What you're looking at, though, Chris, they say it's a fucking Jawan Howard situation.
Oh shit!
You have to find the team that wants to take that money. You have to find a team that's willing to take that money that the Wizards are paying him right now. And that's a lot of damn money that the Wizards are still having to owe on John Wall. So you're in a situation where you can unload him. Bradley, I think it's too big of a hit or some shit like that. It's something weird with Bradley where you can't unload him.
Yeah.
But John is the better one to go for. But we're going to get a John Howard situation where we get dog shit for him.
Actually, it's really Otto Porter that's the big one. That's the
Otto Porter, you can get rid of him. See, Otto's a different situation too, but you're absolutely right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the conundrum there and stuff. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I have to mention this.
Yeah, you know what? I think if you get rid of John, look, here's the thing. It's not even so much getting rid of John Wall. If you get rid of Otto too, Otto's another guy that's not taking up a lot of cap room. You're giving up a talented person. And Markieff, like, you can keep Morris, but dog, he's eventually going to want more money, and I don't think he's worth keeping like that. So the Wizards are looking at a situation where they're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't. And to, like I said, and just to get the jump, to do the jump to get motherfucking Anthony Davis may not even be worth it. And that's the sad part. Anthony Davis going to the East will fucking dominate.
Oh yeah.
And the Wizards, of all teams, the Wizards is the perfect team to do it. The problem is you're going to have to unload a lot of people to get him, and probably going to have to give up John or Bradley. More than John, which sucks because John is a fucking demon as a goddamn point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
and you're getting the best center. That's technically the best center in the NBA, and you're getting rid of a point guard for the best point guard for him. That sucks. That's a weird situation. I don't think the Wizards even do it. It sucks, and I want them to. But it's not worth it. Now, that being said, if they do it, that might be the smartest thing in the world. They win shit.
Now, in brighter news for Washington team, the Capitals are kicking ass still.
I know. They've been pulling out some good games.
Now, last week, I should have mentioned it on the sports show, I was a little mad they lost to the Golden Knights. It was 5-3. They had a chance to put away the Golden Knights, but Golden Knights got the win in that one. I was a little mad about that one, but yeah, Cap's been kind of basically, again, try true, because this area is kind of like 50-50 on hockey whenever they feel like it and stuff. They've been low-kicking ass out here, so.
They have been. They've been having a great season. I was at a bar a week or so ago, and we was watching the Panthers game when it was going against the Hurricanes. I'm sorry. And down to overtime, it was just so great how everybody was into it. Like, just like, of course, we want the Capitals to win and all that. And I think this area still is in awe of how the Capitals did it because if there was a team that deserved it more in DC, it was actually the Capitals. So them winning just lifted a big cloud over the team. Now, I don't think it's because the doom and gloom of this team, I don't know if it's going to come back, but I think, of course, we're going to have people panic. Oh, man, we're back to the way we used to be. Of course, we're going to have those people, but I think a lot of that has lifted because you want to talk about some depression shit, and Denzel will know this because he's by Philly. Do you know how it sounds when they lose a game by one and everybody commits suicide on the radio?
Yep.
Oh. Let me guess, y'all get that with the Phillies and the Eagles a lot, do y'all?
Yep.
Like how you just said it so quick.
It's the Capitals and the Redskins, but more often, it's always the Capitals fans. Like, holy shit, we're gonna suck. Everything sucks about our team, man. This is why we never win nothing.
Oh yeah. Like every time the Eagles lose and it would Carson Wentz, it's all Carson Wentz's fault or the coaches because they shouldn't have had him start when we had that 0-3 had that 0-3 lead when we started off at 0-3 or 0-4. Man, we should have stuck Foles. We probably could have been like 9-3 right now. We're 10-3.
The fun shit over here is Redskins fans. They're just so endlessly entertaining because I got to hear these motherfuckers. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of you fake ass people out here with football IQ. You do realize DC is known for their basketball, not their goddamn football, right?
It's the Monday morning quarterbacking that's more funny than anything else, to be honest with you.
That's a lot of that DC. It's like, stop. Come on.
Now, speaking of which, I wanted to end this on this note. It feels like every week the UFC does something, mainly from Dana White's end, where he's just like constantly just doing stupid shit. And so this upcoming UFC, I think it was at UFC 232. John Jones was fighting Alexander Gustafsson, and they had to move it from Las Vegas to Los Angeles because of drug tests.
Just to get around his piss test.
And I'm just sitting there, and there's a bunch of UFC folks that every time this happens with John Jones, a lot of the UFC fighters be low-key throwing shade at John like, well, this is bullshit. I got fucking tested like 3 times in the past damn 2 weeks. This motherfucker can fucking damn fight. I mean, I don't want to say names, but you know, wink, wink, opposite of Jones, you know.
You know what? I find it entertaining as a person deep into MMA. The shit they're pulling just to get John on TV. To me, it shows a couple of things. Number one, that UFC is desperate to have a face.
Uh-huh.
They are desperate, and I know a lot of people don't like thinking of it that way, but yeah, UFC to an extent is sports entertainment. So you need flamboyant men on the screen, flamboyant women. Yeah, you can have fighters, and there's plenty of that in the UFC. Mm-hmm. But to me, they don't have a face, and John Jones is the face. Yeah. And Dana has a bit of Vince where it's like, well, god damn it, I'm getting my check.
And I like how I
love the gymnastics they're pulling just to get this fight off the ground.
And what sucks is the fact that bullshit is taking away the fucking, quite possibly the biggest fight on that card, Chris versus Amanda Nunes.
Yes, it's taken away from that, man. I'm like, yo, get the F out of here, man. And you know what? I'm not acting like this never happened in any type of in combat sports. This has happened before, where you had to fight elsewhere. This happened with Mike Tyson. This happened with who else is that? There was somebody else that had to do the same thing. They had to fight in a different state. Not too recently. We seen this before. This happens, but always the same thing. Really, with Tyson, it was more like, Look, white people, I understand that he went to jail for beating the shit out of somebody, but check it out.
Allegedly, D. Allegedly.
Check it out, man. Let's just be real. 90% of boxers are wife beaters, so let's just be real.
What the fuck?
That's fucked up, D. That's fucked up.
D says this as all of a sudden, but hey guys, Mike Tyson mysteries, yay!
Mike Tyson mysteries is my shit. And I think, and I stand by what I say. I stand by what I really think about Mike Tyson. I think he's one of the most amazing people, period. I think his redemption story is amazing. That's nothing awesome. But God, what happened to Tyson, man. So I love what he lasts almost 10 years, man. And he still talks shit about boxing because he knows boxing. So I love the fight. I love the fact that Tyson got his head beaten in, but he's still charismatic. Where he at?
Oh yeah.
Shit. Oh my God. You can't even tell Evander to be in a KFC commercial. Mike is out here saying, "Yeah, man, I'm fighting Steven Seagal."
I'll fight it, man. That's real, right? Yep.
Real thing, right? They also like you want to do these halfway funny jokes for your cartoon? Hell yeah.
What's good, y'all? What I miss?
Oh no!
What's up, Mo?
Like how Mo's
you come on the show as we're about to do our picks too. Awesome. That is awesome.
Did you guys think I was going to miss this week? Because I was supposed to record my voice for this week if the Colts lost, but we didn't. And I'm here to just say that.
Look. Let's give him the floor. Go ahead, Mo.
Talk your shit.
So we can end our show.
Welcome to another Mo centric episode of Working Title Sports Show.
We ended the show, man.
Leave you the show. Your show was last. I gave you the fucking Vince McMahon shit too. We got fucking.
All right, so now let me.
Also, you beat the Giants. Stop flexing, nigga.
Wow. Okay, you know what? You're right.
No. But I did say this early in the show though. To the Colts' credit, they outbeat Eli's derp because Eli fucked it up anyway. So
because that derp is weird. That derp is real in it, man.
I'm gonna tell you this.
They're doing what?
Halfway through the game, like in the fourth, they're driving. That last drive, I'm praying, like, yo, let Eli right now. And guess what?
He did.
He threw that pick, and I'm telling you, I went in the kitchen, I got a bottle of champagne, and I opened that shit because I'm like, somebody answer my prayers.
The fact that you opened a bottle of champagne for that shit, like, you could have waited like the fucking Titans game at least. Shit.
Oh, I'm still gonna do that. But I have to start somewhere first.
Hey, Chris, what's that gospel song? May not be there when you want it, but he'll be there right on time.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, that was textbook Giants Colts right there. Like, well, he's right on time. Yes.
Look, I'm trying to tell you.
Like you said, you can sometimes, not all the times. As a dude that have to see this nigga twice a year, you can never really predict when the dirt will happen, but it shows up. Sometimes if you're unlucky, it happens the first quarter and doesn't happen until the very tail end of the game. By the time the Giants beat you, so you'll never know.
Or if we're gonna flash back to this one, and D is gonna laugh at this one. Remember when Eli? I don't know whether it was Tomlin or just Eli, where third down, this motherfucker just threw it into the end zone with nobody there. And I'm like, you just gave Dallas and Romo 1 minute to get down the field. Bye-bye lead.
That was McAdoo. That was McAdoo.
Oh, man, my bad.
No, but anyways, this week is real tough. It's one of those weeks where I'm like, I don't know.
Sunday night too.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, yo, can we just like chill and let us just play a regular game because that pressure.
Nah, man.
They try to make all the money off work.
Prime time, dog.
Nah, nigga, you talking all that shit about Commander Thaddeus Andrew Luck. You need to back him up. All right.
Prime time.
Hey, I'll say this. This week is very crazy because what happens is this one game holds a lot of fucking implications, and it's gonna hold those implications if Saxonville does what they have to do. Yes, I call them Saxonville. I'm gonna call them Saxonville for 1 week because if they do if that defense does what it has to do this week, they keep the Texans out of the end zone. They score just enough. That Tennessee game on Sunday night is totally different because it's now. Yes, it is because it's more than just getting into the play.
No. It comes down. Whoever wins is in.
Yeah,
but it's different though because it's different though because it now gives us a chance to win the division. Look, I know it's winning in, but when it's different for me because there's a division. Get out
of my face, dude! That's a moral victory, dog. Get out of my face on that. No, you want to know? You want to know that I hope happens? I hope y'all both kill each other. Just tie and let the Steelers go into the playoffs.
Oh my God!
I hope that happens.
I will die.
I don't hope you die. Look, I don't hope you die, but nigga, I'll be there to resuscitate you, nigga.
And we will literally bring in the new year. By the way, this is the last show of 2018. We will literally bring in 2019. Like, yo, Mo, are you alive? Are you alive?
I'm not gonna come on the show if that happens.
You won't be on the show.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not coming on the show. Don't call me.
Hey, we will find to your girl that you're talking to. And we'll get your number.
Don't call me. No, but yo, seriously, if that happens, I will. Man, I'm gonna curl up into a ball. But then again, we didn't lose game.
No, you didn't. That is fair. But
I don't want that fucking consolation. Nah. I don't want that shit. Nah. Keep that shit. I don't want that shit.
I'm tired of you.
All right, let's do the picks.
Let's do these picks.
I'm tired of you, bro.
So there's no Saturday games. This is all Sunday games.
Oof.
So Sunday, 1 p.m. Dolphins Bills.
I want to win that one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Miami got that one.
Yeah.
Oh man, finals game of the season is a tank bowl for the NFC North. Lions Packers.
Packers going to win that because
Packers are going to win because
pride.
Yeah, Packers are going to win because, once again, the Decepticons have no leader.
This is true.
See, as much as part of me wants to say Detroit because fuck Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers, I guess I gotta go Packers. Packers. Jets Patriots again.
Listen.
New England better win this.
That's what I'm saying. This is a super trap.
Patriots.
That's a trap game. Oh, that is a trap.
Because don't the Patriots need this and something else to get a first round bye, basically?
Yeah, they need this in Kansas City to lose next week to get a first round bye.
No, I'm saying they need to win this because they are showing that they have so many chinks in their armor, and the last thing they need is to lose a game going into the playoffs, unless Brady's going to sit down.
Nah, he ain't gonna sit him. He ain't gonna.
He ain't sit down. Oh God.
So all of us got the Patriots, I'm guessing. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is gonna be fun. Because this might be the game that because I don't know. Panthers Saints. I'm gonna say Panthers just because I don't know whether Drew Brees is gonna sit that game since basically the Saints got the fucking home field. I guess apparently.
Oh, they got the home field advantage all the way through. Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, 13-2. So they might sit them. That's why I might go Panthers on that one.
And they did beat the Rams.
Yep.
Right. Oh yeah, they're good. They're gonna sit them. I don't know. I got the Panthers. No. Cam is in. I got the Saints.
I'm going Panthers.
I'm gonna go Panthers.
Okay. Cowboys Giants. I'm going Cowboys because down. But
I have to. I have to go.
I have a feeling this is going to be one of those games where either Dallas is going to try to use this as a momentum builder going into the playoffs, which they need.
I think they're going. I think they should. I think they're going to set people. I think they're going to.
The second half they might sit them, but I don't know about the
No, Zach is going to. But here's the thing: Zeke ain't going to play. Zeke's not playing.
Ron Smith, basically the whole way.
Zeke's not playing. Zach Martin's sitting the fuck down. Yes, he is. And if you smart, Tyron Smith is sitting down too.
Cooper playing.
So
Cooper could play.
Yeah, he'll play.
Who?
Yeah, Cooper. Yeah, Cooper will play. He'll play.
Yeah, Cooper's going to play. But Cooper, he's going to sit out eventually.
Yeah.
So they're only going to be giving half. They're only going to go in half. So
I got Cowboys.
I'm going Dallas.
All right.
I'm actually going Giants.
Yeah, of course you would. Another NFC North bowl. This is NFC South. Wow, I'm tripping. NFC South tank bowl. Falcons Buccaneers. I got the Falcons.
I got the
Falcons. I got the Falcons.
I got the Bucs.
I think the Falcons are playing for pride at this point. So
yeah.
Even though I feel like they shouldn't.
You got the Bucs, huh? I understand honestly with that one.
I'm sorry, fuck Jabbo.
Hopefully, Jameis Winston.
Time out. Is Jabbo done after this season? Like, are they just saying are they gonna cut their losses with him?
I don't know, Jabbo, because I think apparently Jabbo might be bouncing after this season. Apparently,
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
where's he gonna go?
They haven't been official with that yet. So this kind of
if he goes to Jacksonville.
Oh Lord.
Jacksonville, Jacksonville Texans. Go Texans.
Saxonville, baby. Let's go. Come on, CJ. Really? That's how you gonna do me?
Yeah. First off,
I will go Jacksonville.
First off, Deshaun Watson is gonna knock the sass out of fucking homeboy again.
No, Deshaun Watson's sitting down. If I'm the Texans,
no, Texans have to win this. Dude. No, Texans.
They have to win.
They need to win this in order
for the division.
For the division,
I mean, because they're still gonna be in, right?
They're gonna be in, but they kind of locking this up for home field.
If that's the case, then I'm taking the Texans. I'm sorry. No,
wow.
I'm taking.
All right, I got Saxonville. Let's go Saxonville. All right, Blaine Gabbert, I need you to do it. This is it.
You just
I'm
said
go with Houston.
You said all I need to hear, Mo. You said all I need to hear. Let's go, Blaine Gabbert. Have fun with that.
Speaking of which, Chargers Broncos. I got Chargers on that one. They're gonna blow the shit out of the fucking Broncos.
Oh,
easily.
they're fucking.
Yeah, especially since like we still got that chip on our shoulder that they shouldn't have beat us earlier this year.
Oh, dude, they're gonna punch them in the mouth the whole game.
Oh yeah,
Run them niggas over just so y'all can try to win the division, man.
Get that first round bye.
Yeah.
That is so crazy how the Chargers are playing for division and first. Like it's retarded.
We're playing for we're playing for a division, first round bye, and home field.
Hey, low-key, you're also playing for the pride of San Diego because, like D said, San Diego might see, hey Chargers, why don't you come back to San Diego? We love you still.
That sadly might happen, but then again, I don't know, man, because it's a weird situation on the Chargers anyway.
Yeah. Raiders Chiefs.
Raiders.
I'm going Raiders because I think this is where what's his favorite's ugly head now.
Oh, Reed's gonna read it up.
Yeah, he's gonna read it up.
I need the Raiders to beat the Chiefs. Please beat the Chiefs.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Since you want to do me like that to Saxonville. That was petty. That was petty.
And in the NFC West run back again, second week in a row, 49ers Rams. All right. Now this is going to be the matchup where one team needs it and the other team really doesn't need it. Bears Vikings. Now here's the rub. If the Bears win, they alongside the Saints will get a first round bye. If the Vikings win, they're in.
I think the Bears have to win it,
but I want to say Vikings.
I think the Vikings are going to win.
I think the Vikings want it more than the Bears.
Yeah, it's who wants it more at this point, and I think just because you're in, you're gonna relax a little, but the Vikings need it, so I think they're gonna win.
Yeah,
I hate what I'm about to say. I think Chicago's gonna win it, and I think Chicago's gonna win that game.
Oh shit! How about you, Denzel?
Do I have to?
Yes, you do. You have to.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know. Wait, who's playing again?
Bears Vikings.
Oh no, Bears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
the Bears.
The Bears.
The AFC North, Steelers Bengals. I got the Steelers because the Steelers are still pissed off losing to the Saints, so they're gonna want to take it out on the Bengals.
Oh yeah, the Steelers are coming for that fade.
Oh, that game made me so happy, but yeah, I got these.
I know you were happy. I was like, "Yo, what the?" Yeah, we already talked about
when that ball came out of his hands, I was like, "You better call that a fumble," because.
Hey, I swear, if it happens, all I'm going to hear is that that tune you hear at what was that, Platoon? I think I'm going to hear that when the Steelers blow the game. I have this feeling that the Bengals are going to come all straight up and just show up for no reason at all. And just surprise the shit out of the Steelers.
And then as we end the season with the Steelers and the Browns with the same record, 8-7-1.
Yo, oh my God. Tomlin will just drive driving out of Pittsburgh and just drive until the car runs out of gas and he's in the middle of Indiana. And that's where he needs to be for the rest of his life.
No, D. Poetic justice is going to end up in the middle of Ohio just because.
God damn it. Hey. Like, where am I at? Cincinnati. Oh shit, he's right in front of the stadium. It's all Bengals. Here's Marv. Hey, Mike, you like to be a part of my coaching squad? Fuck it.
Got all the black coaches on one team.
Nigga, all the black coaches.
They still won't win shit.
Mike Tomlin fucking pal driving Andy Dalton shirtless and shit.
Oh my god. That team will be so awesome for like 2 seasons and just suck.
Hugh Jackson looking confused. Mike Jackson looking confused. Mike Tomlin with the angry face, and fucking Marvin Lewis just sitting there twiddling his fucking Super Bowl ring like it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan.
It's all part of the plan.
Here's something that ever happened. He walk in there. He's like, "So, Mr. Tomlin, I'm glad to hear that in Cincinnati. Yeah, so I'm here to be the offensive coordinator. Yeah, so we're looking. Is that a Super Bowl ring? Yeah, yes it is. Wow. You got that as a what? As a head coach? You don't say. That's a bigger rank than Marvin Lewis. What are you doing, Mike? Like, Michael, what are you doing? Oh, I'm in my ring. You think that your ring is powerful than mine?
One ring to rule them all.
It's like last night. Yes, I did. Yes, dude. Mine is purple. Mine's is yellow. Yes.
Turns into the fucking damn Tron battle and shit. Fucking red and blue and shit.
Actually, like this. It's like this. So, what do you think we should do? You know what? Actually,
Wow.
Shaking my head.
they play Crossfire to get to me. Who's the head coach? Crossfire! You just see motherfucking Marvin Lewis spinning away.
Crossfire. Oh my god.
Oh man, Bengals will be an awesome team for like 3 seasons.
All right, so we split. All right.
That was fun.
All right. Cardinals Seahawks. Since the Seahawks are already in, I don't know whether they're going to be like Dallas and they want to keep momentum in, or they're going to start sitting players.
No, but I think they have momentum because they won out. You know, they've been winning, and it's not like they've been going back and forth. And that win last week gave them all the momentum. Like, man,
yeah, they gave them a big confidence boost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they gave motherfucking Pete Carroll motherfucking extension.
Exactly. So I think they're boosted. They're boosted.
Now Dallas has to face the Seahawks in the first round. Wild card.
It's gonna be awesome.
That'll be
And
good.
then lose.
Which somebody said it best. I don't know if it was Sharp or somebody else. Everybody in the NFC is happy that they don't have to face either one of those teams. They're basically about to take each other out. And I was like, yeah, the Seahawks doesn't.
Yeah, those are 2 teams that whoever gets out of that game is going to be fooling themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because that could wow, oh god, yeah. So but still,
But so Seahawks beating the Cardinals. Which didn't Fitzgerald just retire?
No, they.
I believe.
No, he didn't.
You sure?
No, I think he was retiring a press member. Not himself.
Okay. I thought he was actually like legit retiring. I was like, oh shit, all right.
He hasn't made any decisions yet.
Oh, okay, all right, cool.
I feel like he should though.
Oh man, this is gonna be funny this Sunday. Eagles Redskins.
Eagles.
I'm gonna be that asshole. Redskins.
I don't think the Redskins have anything to do.
They don't have nothing.
And that is the most deadliest of Redskins when they have nothing to fucking lose.
That's the most wildly and deadly of Redskins. That is the worst of them.
When they have nothing to lose, all of a sudden they start playing like a fucking Super Bowl team. Adrian Peterson gonna bust out like 100+ yards and shit. It's like, where the fuck was this Redskins at? Jesus.
Hey yo. And then they stop racist as hell theme song. Hell to the Redskins.
I hate that song. I'm so mad. I went to go see. So the year Andrew Luck and RG3 got drafted, I went to go see that preseason. And every fucking time anything happened,
that had to be very abysmal considering the fact that was 2 quarterbacks that everybody was loving that season. So it's like, I know that had to be like ridiculous.
It was exactly because it was okay. So there was this one guy in there that had a sign to the Colts. He was like, thanks for Peyton. Love a Denver fan." I was like, wow. And because I hadn't bought my Andrew Luck jersey yet, so I had my Peyton Manning jersey, and he like purposefully came and tugged me to make sure I read his sign. That would have been my first fight at a stadium. Don't touch me, nigga. I don't know you.
They're fun, aren't they?
No, they're not.
But so me and D got the Redskins. Who y'all two got?
I got Philly
Eagles.
Fly Eagles. Fly. I only like them because they helped me out last week. So yeah.
Yeah, of course. And probably one of the more trap games. Browns Ravens.
Look, listen, man.
That's a scary game. That's a scary
the
game.
Browns are playing out of their fucking minds.
You know why? Because Baker Mayfield is playing with a fucking chip on his shoulder. Like he's it's like they're playing the Ravens, but you know deep down he fucking has Hugh Jackson's number on speed. He throws a touchdown. Like, yo, Hugh, did you see that? Did you fucking see that shit?
Like, yeah. Sharp said Hugh must have said something that got back to him because, man, he has it out for Hugh Jackson.
Man.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I like the Browns. I got them. That's who I got, the Browns. I'm also picking them because I need them to help me out. But yeah,
I need the Browns though. I want to see the
Ravens. I want to see the Browns win, and I think you know what? I haven't calculated none of the motherfucking tally yet to see who won was and all that shit. Mm-hmm. But just eyeballing it, I don't think I'm in first place at all. So yes. I'm going for balls for the wall. I'm going for it. I'm going for Cleveland.
All right, I'm Ravens.
Cleveland.
All right. And the Sunday night game. Colts, Titans, in Nashville.
That's Sunday Night Football, you asshole.
Oh wait, okay. So which one am I doing? Let's go Sunday night. Here we go. Oh yeah, my bad.
Because there's no more Monday Night Football.
Oh yeah, there's no theme. But what about what's her name? Don't she have a theme? Because the NFL's ready for Sunday.
We don't care about Carrie. What's the name? Carrie Underwood? Yeah, no, we don't care about that shit.
Oh, man. What the fuck they gonna get Pitbull to do that shit, man?
First off,
hey, yo, come on, Sunday night, go. But for
Pitbull to be on to do the NFL thing, that would mean the owners are not racist. All right?
There you go. See, I'm getting proven again by racism.
Otherwise, Pitbull would be easily be taking over fucking Hank Williams' Jr. fucking heartbeat if that was the case.
Yeah. Anyway,
but seriously,
Colts Titans. I'm going Titans because
of course you are because you're petty.
This is not a slight against you, Mo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, first things first. Is Mariota going to be playing?
Maybe.
If I were if from what I'm hearing, it might go to Blaine Gabbert, and I believe in Blaine Gabbert. D.
Get out of here! And if you know what, you know why I'm not scared of Blaine?
He's practicing though. To be fair, he's practicing.
But you know why I'm not scared of Blaine because we've seen Blaine. You remember Blaine got drafted by Jaguars? Like,
I know.
Yeah.
Know all about
so
that.
we've seen Blaine. I'm not scared of Blaine.
You should be scared.
This is the team that has never.
That's all I'm saying.
This is a team that has also never beat Andrew Luck his whole career.
Miracles can happen. Don't say that.
They've never beat Andrew Luck. Oh no, they've actually never since Andrew Luck got drafted. They've never beat the Colts. Even last.
Can they stop Henry?
Don't let Blaine Gabbert.
Can they stop Henry?
Right.
We beat him this year. We beat him already. Like what?
I'm just saying, don't let Blaine Gabbert come out there and start looking like a fucking Super Bowl.
I ain't said beat him. Can you stop him?
All right, but okay. So this is what I'm going to say to you. This is how the Colts are going to design their. You remember? Saquon Barkley had 28, 40, maybe 40 yards last week, right?
Yeah, they did shut him down.
The best rushing running back. One of the best he's the running rookie of the year. Ever such an award. The week before that, what did your boy do? What did Zeke eat?
He did more than 40 yards, but yeah.
Did he
under
eat?
100. It was under 100.
All right.
It was under 100.
So look, it's 100 and no bullshit. Technically, that's eating for him. That is eating.
No, I said it was under 100. I think it was like 85 or some shit like that.
I thought he got 100.
You sure?
Maybe all purpose.
Yeah, either which way, yeah.
Because he probably did get 100 on purpose.
Not bad. You got me on that one.
Yeah, you got us on that one. It's like, yeah, you're right.
But still, I don't even
I'll say this about George though. We don't have to stop him. Fine, let him beat us.
True.
Blaine
isn't
going to beat us.
All right,
Mariota isn't going to beat us.
And look. The only reason, and I'm being real with you, I can't give it to him if Mariota's not going to be in the game.
Right.
That's my problem.
He's questionable, so you have to call now.
Well, they'll make the call.
Actually, you know what? Y'all go with the Texans.
They'll make the call probably Saturday.
Yeah, but I mean, we're doing this now, so we're not. If we're doing this on Saturday,
I'm going Titans. I'm just going.
I'm
Titans.
going Titans. Because I think Mariota. And this is
I
not
went Chargers for you, my dude. I went Chargers. You know what? Can you change my Chargers pick?
No, it's not because it's just like
pick the fucking Broncos, nigga.
Broncos.
Wow.
Just because I picked the Titans, he's gonna pick the Broncos.
Thank you. I'm really serious. I'm picking Bruno. But yeah, definitely I'm going Colts, and I can't pick against my team, not at this point in this year. Nah, I'm going Colts. Let's go Colts. Andrew, we need one more. We need your sidearm to be ready for one more week.
I need you to quit being fucking childish. First off, I really get
he really is. Come on, man. You know Mo gonna get childish.
How do you, Mo?
It's like, can I change my pick? I'm gonna go with Broncos. I'm like, really? You believe in the Broncos
I'm
that much?
I'm not going with the Broncos though. Like, don't change my pick. Don't you? I was joking.
All I'm saying is, Mo, do not let the fucking damn Colts make Blaine Gabbert out to be this fucking stud of a quarterback. That's all I'm saying. Don't do that shit.
If
we got away from Eli Manning, and it would be fucked up if we escape the Eli Derp and then we let Blaine Derp on us.
Yo.
Son.
But see, here's the thing, Mo. This time, though, if it happens, I'm not going to say shit until that clock says. I gloated about Eli derping on y'all, and it was like 8 minutes left, and I was like, oh, shit, they fucking came back. God damn it.
Man. I heard, what's his name? Andrew was cussing people out at halftime.
I mean, can you believe Eli was busting? Eli was looking like a premier
elite
quarterback. I don't blame him. I really don't blame him for cussing out people out. He's like, what the fuck? What's going on here?
Yeah, but yeah, you know who I got for that game, so it don't even matter.
It's like, dear, we are going to march on Tennessee.
Yep.
Tennessee.
Yeah, the men from the Tennessee. Yo, I'm like, who comes up with this shit? And they probably sit and think on it for like 10, 15 minutes.
I do not know if I will reach you.
Oh my god, man.
You sound like Arthur, what's his name? From Red Dead.
Oh man. But anyways, that's the spoiled 2018.
Yeah.
It's been a fun year. Wackiness ensued.
You know what? I will say that I think the basketball season basketball has shown me this year there is still some really great growth and really great still on the horizon.
Bruh.
The season last season was meh. I can be real.
Oh,
Luka
one
Magic.
thing that I know we didn't talk about, but the moment from D Rose going back to Chicago.
Ooh, yeah.
That was beautiful.
And they were chanting as soon as he came in, they were chanting MVP. So,
Man, can you imagine if he didn't get hurt?
Exactly. That's what everyone is saying. Is like if he didn't get hurt,
I mean, hey,
he'd be like Russell. Pretty much, he was Russell Westbrook before Westbrook came into the league.
I mean, last season on Working Title, I made my Mr. Glass jokes about him, but I respect him.
Like a lot of people are saying that he's in the running for most improved player, and I think they also saying that he's also in the running for sixth man of the year.
Oh,
yeah. I understand why. I will say that it was interesting seeing LeBron actually grow. Like in the past few years, he actually became something bigger. than what he was and all that. And, that's a whole different story. Yeah, baseball was meh this year for me.
Oh, did y'all talk about Christmas basketball? Please tell me I talked about Christmas basketball.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
How gorgeous was that to see? Man, listen, I came in late, so don't mind me.
I think football has been football.
Football? No, this year football to me is great. Is just
last season we were so down on football last season.
I feel like somebody went in and like watching Hollywood tell us how football went this year. Every story to me about football this year, every team has kind of looked like a movie. It's like, is this even real?
Like the goddamn Disney Ducks and shit. It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
This is what happens. This is what happens when all of the fucking players in the NFL are millennials. This is what happens.
hey, but I will say this.
All of us start mimicking these old Disney movies. Come on, guys. We're better than this.
Meanwhile, I would say 2018 for me was probably when I literally called the Golden Knights and the Capitals in the Stanley Cup.
That was the best prediction ever on this show.
It was a long shot, but it fucking happened. I was like, wow.
He said, and I remembered he said it's going to be the Golden Knights and the Capitals because the Golden Knights were on an incredible run.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible. And that's the thing that made the whole Stanley Cup so amazing is that the Capitals survived. And it was like,
you guys beat Pittsburgh. When y'all beat Pittsburgh?
Oh, we beat Pittsburgh. I was like, oh, shit, it's over.
I was like, y'all are winning.
I knew it. I was like, dude, we're going to get to the Stanley Cup. I don't know if we're going to win it, but I think we can get there. And we got it.
In my mind, y'all were winning once you beat Pittsburgh because I feel like your Achilles heel, your white whale, your everything was Pittsburgh. Like that was your hump.
It was always the Rangers and the Pittsburgh.
Once you climbed that, man. It was like, the sky's the limit for these guys, and I hated it, but it was fun.
But that was fun. I will say that. Maryland football upset the living shit out of me.
Oh, the scandals were really just like everybody was like, "Yo, fuck this company, I'm out."
Oh man, Maryland football made me sick. Oh, and it was a bad season. We could at least got a bowl game.
We didn't deserve a bowl game, did
we? We didn't deserve it. We had two really great games, but we didn't deserve it.
Yeah, but yeah, it was fun overall. We saw.
Oh yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Bryce Butler. Bryce Harper. Sorry, Bryce Harper. See you, man.
It's been real.
The Nationals tried. It's been real, dog. Peace. Don't.
Hey, apparently he might go to the Giants. That's what I'm hearing.
That's gonna be awesome. I like the Giants, so that's gonna be awesome. I still like this dude.
Yeah. So, and the Mystics, you were close, but New York trumped you. So
no cigar. Yep. Also, you girls are going for trying to get equal rights for y'all basketball.
Get your money.
That's it. Trying to get your money. Baby girls, listen to me. Sponsorship sucks. I'm sorry.
That's the NBA's doing a little bit, but you're right.
And blame the NBA. Blame your own company.
Mm-hmm.
Blame the people that's only trying to sell to you. That sucks. I am sorry. That's the main reason why you don't have a lot of the money you need. But
the funniest thing about the WNBA that I saw.
But also, the owners are fucking cheapskates, and your NBA is fucking terrible.
The funniest thing I saw about the WNBA was like, someone was trying to argue why no one is going to watch it. Homie said, ain't nobody trying to tune in to see no windmill layups. Yo, I lost my mind.
Here's the shitty part, right? Here's the shitty part about this, right? He ain't
tomahawk layup.
He ain't lying. Like, he's not lying, but it's fucked up.
Yo, it's great to see girls get yanked. Let me make this very clear.
But one of the
main reasons why I like girls' games is because not only do these girls get yanked like a motherfucker, every now and then you get one little 5-foot nut girl is fucking burning everybody. It is the most entertaining shit ever. I like seeing girls ball. Here's the problem: all your games are unentertaining. And number two, I'm gonna be real honest with you, I never know what time you're on.
Yeah.
I never know what time you're on. And here's the worst part: Sports Center, all the rest of the shows don't spotlight you at all.
You're lucky at Sports Center. Somebody did something crazy like, oh shit, this chick dunked over this other chick, and it might crack number 10 on the list.
It's like, oh, Sue Bird or Sue Bird did this.
Let me tell you something. The thing that pisses me off about that shit is that also, like, the one thing is that we're starting to see a lot more soccer on American television than we are in WNBA. Yes. And I'm talking the MLS has been showing up more. Bundesliga and the EP and in the Premier League has been showing in America a lot more.
If you have Bean Sports, you get the Spanish League.
Yeah, you get the Spanish League, you get the Turkish League, and you get the French League.
Italian League, I believe.
Do you? How do you get the Italian League?
Is that where you get UEFA from? That's where you also get UEFA from, right?
No,
UEFA on Fox.
That's on Fox. That's on Fox. Champions League on Fox.
I think you even get women's soccer.
Sometimes I don't know.
Sometimes
women's soccer, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The WNBA, they come on ESPN, but it's like
it'd be like
it's hard to get into.
Times.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. Like I said, here's my thing. I don't want my entertainment, my value of their entertainment to make it sound like they're not good. They are good. They're really good. And it's just a shame that these girls will not get paid what they need to get paid. Yes, that sucks. It really does. And I hope they get motherfucking money because they deserve it. Because what they're getting in America is terrible. That is just straight up terrible, man. So something has to change with that. But yeah, that's why I learned about that. Also, Serena came back too quick. But no, this is deep.
But hey, one black girl wasn't ready, but another black girl came up. So hey,
and on top of that, a half Asian, a Malaysian girl actually showed her ass off too.
But corrected a reporter who tried to ignore her Haitian heritage. It was like, what's it like to be like a successful Japanese tennis player? She goes, well, I'm actually Haitian and Japanese, so let's get that correct. I was like, go ahead, girl.
Yeah, you gotta set the record straight on that. But also, we
pretty much black girls rule is showing that they're going to have a distinct rule over the tennis world. I can be honest with you, if there's any sport that can display a black woman right, it's actually tennis when I think about it.
But we also have to pay homage to the OG Blazing Goat, Tiger Woods. What a comeback this year.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he deserves that one.
That man pulled out
Blazing Goat.
That man pulled out wins, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, Tiger's back!" And I'm like, "Yes, y'all." He finally finished his homage to his ex-wife. So
she finally gave him his balls back.
I know, right?
You know what, Tiger? You can have him back.
It's like, I don't need him no more. Just win. I need more money, please.
Like whoever's voodoo doll was like, yo, it ain't worth it no more.
Now it's on Phil Mickelson. They gotta use a voodoo doll on him now.
Well, and finally, with all that crap that's going as witness, one thing's for certain. Colin Kaepernick still doesn't have a motherfucking football team.
Hey, you get that Nike money though. Tell you that.
Here's my thing. That's happened. I've laughed because I was right, Chris. Mm-hmm. Nobody stopped watching football.
It was all bullshit at the end of the day.
I told you 2 years ago. Nobody's really going to stop watching football. Yeah, they're going to get it. That's because the NFL has been bad the last couple of years. This season it has been phenomenal, but viewership is still kind of down. they are trying to rebound, trying to make it more accessible. There's kind of a movement with the NFL with that, but that's something different. But still, it's amazing how nobody stopped watching football.
Yeah.
Nobody. And I feel as though that what happened to Kaepernick stepped up because it's clear that they don't want him in the league. And then on top of that, Eric Reed breathes, they giving him a drug test.
Motherfucker sits there and that dude sits there and fucking get some coffee. Hey, Eric, we need a drug test. I got some coffee. What the hell? Takes a dump. I gotta do another piss test again. What the fuck?
Dude peeing all the time and shit.
Motherfucker gotta avoid actively drinking more water because they might think that he's trying to fucking beat the damn test and shit. Like, damn.
What are they trying to find? I mean,
anything.
Maybe his pee kneels.
Hey. That's what we call a smart joke. Yo, I think this nigga. Like I said, but it's amazing how nobody really stopped watching football. We are seeing a bunch of people get mad at Travis Scott. I'm like, look, the dude married to a Kardashian. Shut the fuck up.
Just let it go.
Don't try to get black pride out of him. It's not going to work.
He's in the first stage of the fucking place.
Just jam out the sicko mode.
He's from the suburbs, man. Yeah. He's like
just watch Maroon 5 and then watch as Travis Scott bust out sicko mode, and you're gonna be fucking dancing your ass off and stuff. And call it a day, you know.
Nathan's here with all that ice up in the booth. Oh yeah, you forget all that shit just happened.
Exactly.
It looked incredible. I didn't know they was gonna make it look like that. I would be so bad if they do nothing with it though. I would be so bad
to the Super Bowl, and they're gonna pay for him to bring it out. He's gonna
do his SNL fucking thing. And then,
it was like, but here's my thing though, and it sounds stupid, but Jay-Z not performing, that's nothing to him. Cardi not performing, that's nothing to her. You know what I mean? That's nothing to them. If this was Juicy, look, check this out. Jay-Z, if this was Juicy J, you wouldn't give a shit.
Nah, you wouldn't, because nobody really takes Juicy J. Nobody takes Juicy J seriously as an activist, so it's like, Juicy J's doing it. Whatever.
Why the fuck are you going to Travis, man? The nigga that talks about codeine and blacking out with girls that do blowing shit, nigga. What makes you think?
Of all, Travis Scott is the type of person that Jay-Z wouldn't even invite to a double date. So, nah. Fuck
I'm like, why the fuck are you even asking? Look, this little
like young... Jay-Z's press is shit, and I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. Because he's in business with the NFL, granted, because Rock Nation has players that they represent. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I forgot that.
But that's different. That's different.
Yeah, I mean, that's business.
Because it's a black man owning him instead of a white man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
It's different. It wasn't slavery we did it. It wasn't slavery when we did that shit. So that's the only thing I give white people. I'm bad, but then again, it's like, shut the fuck up because you white. You can't make that do something.
Yeah, you can't say that. You white.
But you can't say that shit. You white. You can't say that shit. But it's factual. Fuck off, Brad. You can't say it.
You said fuck off, Brad.
So fucking Brad. Anyway, But yeah, man, I think that was a year in sports, really, man. Next year, I hope it's better. You know how it is, man. And next year, we're gonna be doing what we always been doing. Plus, we're going to do movies.
And March Madness. Hopefully, we can get y'all guys involved in that too.
Oh yeah,
please.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
We want to know everybody's opinion because because next month we're doing Any Given Sunday. I really want to know everybody. We getting to that. We're not even going to talk about sports. That's going to be during the Pro Bowl weekend. So there's nothing going on.
That's the ultimate bullshit weekend right there. It's like, hey, Any Given Sunday.
We're going to go right into that. Unless something happened in the NBA like that, we're going to write that movie. We're going to talk about everything, especially that one weird scene where LT took the chainsaw and cut the dude's car in half, and I'm still thinking, like, how did he do that?
I don't know a chainsaw that can actually cut through a fucking body like that.
No, but here's the follow-up question: why do you have it?
First off, LT, the man that was fucking snorting coke in the movie, you're gonna ask him where he got the chainsaw
that's what I'm saying.
from?
Why not? Like,
Best scene.
Has in his trunk.
Best scene, LL Cool J snorting coke off that girl's titty, man. That was the best scene in the movie.
Can I just say, first off, B, that was a true life story of LL Cool J. He just didn't want to tell anybody that.
Yeah, I know, right? Also, on top of that, LL, I remember they said LL Cool J actually beat the shit out of Jamie Foxx on the set and all that shit.
I was gonna say, yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard that rumor too, that they were like legit fighting, and then the camera was like, "Yo, get the camera going, get the camera going."
Hit it with it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the story, and that's what LL Cool J said. And I think something from Jamie said the same thing.
Jamie said during the comedy skit, and I'm like, maybe both are true, possibly.
Yeah, and I know Oliver Stone said that was that. So I'm just gonna I'll go with the assumption. Yeah, it's true, especially when Oliver Stone says it. Yeah. So yeah, But anyway, that's our show. See y'all next week, everybody. Happy New Year. Peace.
Later.
Peace. Later.
Oh, man.